This is a response to the video of Free Speech for TW called Response to WilliamAntiHate. The following list is a list of corrections on Free Speech for TW, its thought patterns. So thank you Free Speech for TW for pointing this out so that we can improve and clear our message for those that are able to hear. So what is Destiny about and what are the Estonians standing as? Anti-hate videos are placed to correct the points about the Destiny message that haters do not understand, that they do not want to understand, or deliberately twist. Anti-hate videos are only serving an educational point. Within Destiny, the Estonians do not prove to each other that they are capable of communicating with critics or haters. That would be a point of ego, which we do not support. Instead, we correct ourselves. Estonians simply do what needs to be done in common sense and in the best interest of all. The Estonians better themselves to gain awareness about how to act in the best interest of all, through being self-honest and applying correction in their own lives. Destiny will not have endless debates with haters who want to hear their opinions and ideas confirmed. That would be one-way communication and not in the best interest of all. The Destiny message is the Destiny message, whether one does agree or not. The Estonians investigate the words they use, see what their definitions are of certain words in certain situations. Whenever the words are confirming opinions, ideas or beliefs, they will correct the definition of the word into one that is in the best interest of all and live that accordingly. So debating things from a point of word definitions are not in the best interest of all and is a dead end and not leading anyone towards anything, and therefore a waste of time and only feeding the ego. To determine whether a person has improved within one's process, when one doesn't know the person and when one hasn't followed the person throughout his or her process, is impossible. It's up to a Estonian self to determine if there has been any improvement in the best interest of all, and this can only be done in self-honesty. The Estonians expose the current system for what it really is. The Estonians do not withdraw themselves from the system. They live, work and study within the system to get to know the system and to be able to determine where the current system is led by money, greed and ego. The system is us. We created it. Therefore, separating ourselves from the system is equal to separating ourselves from ourselves. No one can be effective and changing things within the system while being in separation with the system. The Estonians do not study economy, law, psychology, medicines, etc. They do not study this because they see it as valuable within an equal money system. No, they study the professions of the system to work within the system and to change the system from within. The Estonians use self-honesty, which has nothing to do with honesty. Self-honesty is seeing within oneself where one has or still accepts and allows to act in self-interest, ego, and therefore not in the best interest of all. Again, this is about definition. When arguing this point from a different definition, one will not get anywhere. For the Estonians, self-forgiveness is no cure on its own, and therefore not working as if it was magic. Self-forgiveness is pointing out to self where self has accepted and allowed points within self that need to be corrected. So in a way, one could say that by using self-forgiveness, one's eyes are magically opened through self-will. Though the word magic implies some sort of a make-believe, and self-forgiveness is real hard work within one's physical reality. The Estonians see intelligence that cannot be lived and not used in the best interest of all as a boost of the ego, and will only give people a fake feeling of safety, security, and self-worth. Something that needs to be gained by self through directing oneself by willing oneself. Destiny is an organization that sells products. Destiny does not take money from people or take advantage of people. The Estonians know in self-honesty that the memory of people, of what exactly has happened in the past, is not very reliable information. Most people cannot even say what they, from minute to minute, have done 1 week ago from now. The Estonians see addictions as not letting go of an energy that is deluding and hiding the points that one is and really has to deal with. By directing oneself, one can easily stop these energy addictions such as smoking, sugar, eating, porn, sex, personalities, and so on. When one allows and accepts an addiction to come back, one has to see which point hasn't been taken on yet. It's always us that decide if things as addictions stay away or not. After all, we are our own creators. Videos of Destiny or Destonians have more views than there are Destonians, because these videos are shared publicly on the internet and are seen by a variety of people. Being a Destonian is a lifestyle, a way of living. If it was an addiction, then we would all be addicts to our way of life. And that is very doubtful, looking at all those that live beneath the $1 line in poverty and famine. The Estonians are not together because they are a kind of friend group. They are together because they share the destiny message. We do not have to show off to each other. We simply are who we are and improve ourselves with the support and assistance of all the others. Unconditional support. That's not equal to friendship soaked in self-interest and dishonesty, as friendship currently exists.